I'm here on this tropical island, ready to play Rimworld, but my coconut computer won't start. Trying coconut computer. No, I'm kidding. My coconut computer is just fine. What am I looking at? This? No, I can't breathe. I can't. Yeah. Where is it? Oh God. Chime me, little me, chime me, little me, chime me, chime me. All right, so loading this colony already in progress. Once again, as always, named Regotopia. This is an outdoor one, not a cave one. Slightly less predictable, I guess, outcomes, but you know, you still eventually lose. Played this for a couple hours last night on my own, so you can see the base is in progress. We're up to electricity and all that jazz. Let's get that clock going. We're starting right now. Everybody's just filling in the floors with marble. We've run out of bricks though. We got some security, but not a whole lot. And we're still extremely susceptible to mortar fire as well. But we are on track for that, I think, right? I mean, on track. We're working on it. Lots of food. Yeah, less than I thought, though, to be honest with you. We've done a couple missions with Rago here, and so he's a yeoman. Yeoman. That's exciting, right? Temp, sorry. Well, It's honestly a little cold, but I got a lot of heaters out there, so you know, what do you do? Plus, this is pumping heat into here, and I opened this door. That said, it's 30 something there. It's 20 something there. It doesn't look like any air is actually equalizing there. Let me put in a couple of vents here instead of walls. Delicious coffee. Second cup of coffee. Got up this morning real late. Made breakfast. Had a cup of coffee. Cleaned the kitchen a little bit. Cleaned the bathroom a little bit. And now I'm drinking another cup of coffee. I don't have a coffee problem or anything. I only made the coffee because my wife has a coffee problem. It's not my coffee problem. We don't have like a coffee problem together or anything. It's totally just her. I'm fine. A little sweaty because I just got out of the shower after working real hard to clean the house, and then I always get hot. I'm always hot. It's kind of hot in here. 70 degrees in my office right now. Oh, free cloth from the sky. It's real far away though. It looks like we need you guys to get that as well. So, you know, unlike last map where we were in a mountain and there was no fucking components, here there's been plenty. Plenty of components. Who's getting married? Lion Kai and Abenquiro. They're engaged. We'll have the ceremony in the throne room, the undeveloped throne room. We'll have it right there. The throne's gonna be down. Oh wait, no, that's not right. We'll have it right here, and the throne's gonna be right there. Throne room, not particularly glamorous just yet. We were gonna pave it with all fine marble tile, but then we decided that we would instead use the tile in the bedrooms, because that's a much better use of the tile. The royalty stuff is interesting. None of it's particularly useful, right? Like, there's a couple new pieces of furniture that are cosmetic, but you can get those in mods and everything. The little quest system, you know, leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, the day or two after release, when none of the mods were working, the game was, you know, basically totally unplayable again. Like in vanilla, because it's really bad in vanilla, right? Like, it's real bad. It's like one of the worst games I've played in vanilla. I mean, I say that as a person who's played thousands of hours of it. I really don't like the vanilla version of this game. There's a lot of stuff with it, and I'm still missing a few mods myself, because I can't find them or they haven't been updated, as far as I can tell. Yeah. So listen, I'm gonna be streaming for about 2 hours or so. I got something to do this afternoon, this early afternoon, so I'm gonna do that. And then I probably won't be back. You know me, I'm lazy. I was streaming a bunch again. It's almost like I gave a shit. I feel like I'm quite a bit more relaxed, to be honest with you, streaming now than I was before. And I think that's because I'm streaming during the day when I actually feel like it, instead of waiting till nighttime when I think there's like some sort of like incentive to do it, like there's a bigger audience. I've just given up on the idea of doing this for the audience at all, and because it's just not there for me, and that might be because I haven't gotten in much exposure, but it might just because I'm not very interesting. Either way, it doesn't really matter. That's just the way it is. It's not really working out as a way for me to do anything useful. So I'm just doing it because what I'd be doing right now would be probably just playing video games, maybe watching someone else stream. But I've been a bit bored with those streamers, to be honest with you, so might as well do it myself instead. Maybe catch one or two people. Maybe show them my little wiener. I mean, beg your pardon. Do not show people your dick on the internet. That is not a good idea. Don't show them your vagina either, in case you were wondering. It's not I'm not discriminating against women there or being misogynist. You should not show your bits online for basically any reason. Take it how you will. I'm right. Don't show your bits online. Don't show your bits online. You will eventually regret it. You might make money in the short term, but you're gonna hate it later. Man, you guys ever go to Reddit? It's full of people showing their bits, and everybody's trying to monetize their bit showing. And some of those people are attractive, and some of them aren't. But you know, I don't know why anybody pays for pornography, so. I'm not sure how that's viable, but it must be viable because there's so many people interested in the concept, right? Like some people must be tempted by the money. It must be like a lot like streaming. There must be people who are making money off of it, maybe not so many. And then there's a corresponding group of people who are like, oh boy, I can do that too. YT. And those people are, of course, delusional, largely, YT. But you know, they're gonna go through the motions anyways. Maybe it's a fun exercise. Maybe it's a good hobby. I don't think showing yourself naked is a good hobby, though. Like, is it? I don't think so. Like, probably not. It's not the same as Twitch, that's for sure. My ears are too hot. My head is too hot. I'm sweating my balls off. 70 degrees with 58% humidity in my office. It's too much, and I'm drinking hot coffee. So I'm just like pouring down sweat. I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die of heat exhaustion. First heat exhaustion death on Twitch. That right? Maybe some of my. I don't have any VODs. I'm not a partner. Yeah. Okay. So if you find out, like, if you're watching this and you find out that I died of heat exhaustion, and you wanted to, like, you know, I don't know, retroactively, you know, watch some stuff. I have a YouTube. You can check it out. There's a link in the channel there. It's just archives of this. So It's a great way to, after I'm dead from heat exhaustion on the internet. Oh. Ignacio Aliseda is training at the Chicago Fire today. Oh, Warren quit. That's funny. You should have quit months ago. Before there was even a single primary. There's hashtag Warren to Biden is trending. Single issue voters make me ill. Like, you have to look at the whole package. You know, Warren was roasting Joe Biden in those debates because he is who he is. And people are acting like the logical change is going to Biden. And maybe Biden is going to win in the nomination. It looks like he is. He definitely has the favorite in the odds. But ideologically, there's basically limited similarity between Warren and Biden, and you know they're both in the same party, but if you look at their vote history, they don't really actually resemble each other, and you know, I think it would be pretty crazy for a person who sincerely supported Elizabeth Warren to vote for Joe Biden at all. But our politics are so fucked up that almost everybody who did will have to. Lafayette is a pacifist. Alright. Mad bunny rabbits, right? 1, 2 bunnies, 3. I thought it was a herd. It is not. It's fine. Okay, guys. Never mind. Not a problem. Lafayette. Something about Alexander Hamilton. Yeah. Yeah, so like they don't actually have anything in common ideologically to speak of. Joe Biden is, you know, a conservative who has a D next to his name. But Warren is not conservative. Obviously, she's just not hardline 70-year-old. She's only a hardline 60-year-old. Here's someone named Carlo. They said, just to be clear, if you were hashtag Warren to Biden, you never cared about the progressive agenda that Warren was running on. Or maybe you doubted that agenda at all. I do think that Joe Biden's campaign is largely back the way it was before. And that doesn't resonate with me at all. Yeah, this whole not meet this moment thing. No matter how many this is Warren. No matter how many Washington insiders tell you to support him, nominating their fellow Washington insider will not meet this moment. Nominating a man who says we do not need any fundamental change in this country will not meet this moment. She said that a month ago or so. That sort of talk will not stop her from endorsing Biden. You know, so I mean, Joe Biden is who he is. I love this idea that people on Twitter think they can convert, like, you know, former supporters of one candidate to their own candidate. It's just not true. I think people who were going to vote for Warren, they'll probably vote for Biden in the election in November, but you know, now they just don't give a shit. Doesn't matter. They may not vote at all now that she's dropped out. I mean, I don't think that there's a lot of people being like, oh, well, who am I going to choose now? Like, I don't think most people are that flexible. I think most people are like, oh, yeah, you know, I guess Liz is out, so I'll probably not vote in the primaries. Or Liz is out, so I'm just going to vote for her anyways because I don't really care who wins now. I think that's true of everybody who quits who's got any sort of like actual strong beliefs. If you're somebody like Klobuchar or Pete Buttigieg, who, you know, define for me any one of those people's beliefs, yeah, maybe you'll just jump right over because you don't. They don't actually have any political substance. But if you're even like Andrew Yang supporters didn't go over to fucking Biden or Bernie. They either voted for Yang or didn't vote at all. And that's because they believe what Yang said, not what anybody else is saying about it. And that's one of those things where it's just like they will probably vote for the Democratic nominee, who will probably be Joe Biden, but they won't vote for him in the primary because they don't give a shit now. They only had something invested once, not perpetually, and people hate second choices. There's nothing like if you're really behind somebody, you're a passionate fan of a sports team, and they go into 7 rounds of playoffs. You don't say, "Well, I'm also a fan of the second place team." That doesn't fucking happen. People aren't like that. That you just give up. You're just like, don't care anymore. Don't care what happens. So how should I like open up for gun turrets? Because I'm gonna do turrets in front of traps this time. Though that now that I think about it, that's probably not a great idea. Maybe I should just like put a turret here, and that should be my only turret. Like I don't know. Or maybe I should redesign this whole thing. Like if I do something like this, we'll double up that wall, right? And then we'll put turrets in front of here and here. And maybe even double up this wall to protect the generator back there. Then there'll be traps and turrets. What if I do this? Yeah, so I mean, I don't believe that people actually go over to the second place guy. Like, I don't think people actually do that. I certainly don't. I don't like. I voted for Clinton in the election in 2016. But only because Donald Trump is totally and completely unqualified to be president, and he's this horrible, despicable person, and it's disgraceful that that my fellow countrymen elected him, not because I liked Hillary. I mean, I couldn't stand Hillary. I still can't stand Hillary. Every time I see her name in the press, I get like a she really bugs me. That'll never change. I'll never suddenly be converted to Joe Biden or Hillary Clinton. And I'll be honest with you, this time, I'm not sure I'm going to vote for president, because I really, really don't like Joe Biden. I like Joe Biden less than I like Hillary Clinton, and that's saying a lot because I really don't like Hillary Clinton either. So this is no good. I have to like redesign this entire entrance if I was going to do this. Like I can't really add it on. This square is fine, but I need to make something where they turn around, right? Like I need twice as many paths, or I could just not do that and just expand out to there. Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't want you wearing that anyway, so there's that. Let's make some hats. Make some cowboy hats. I'll make some dusters. And make some button-down shirts. And make some pants. The kind of like myth that there's some sort of like sociological rift between left Democrats and center-right Democrats like Biden isn't really measurable, right? Like you ask people largely about why they don't like why they prefer a specific candidate. And they'll talk about specific policies, but you get there on stage and there's not a lot of substantive distance between them. But then you do get a Bernie Sanders Joe Biden split. And the Bernie Sanders Joe Biden split seems pretty pronounced. The Elizabeth Warren split, Joe Biden split. Maybe less so, huh? Ah, man, this is a bad set of seasons, isn't it? What's going on there? What's going on there? Look at this up here. Look at this shit. Why is that cut off? That's my silver. Why is it cut off? When they go to bed tonight, I won't let them out again. Although there is somebody on the night shift, isn't there? On the night shift. It's not Camel, though. It's the 20th hour. What are you doing out there, Camel? Just go home. Oh, man, the pathfinding in this game. It's atrocious, right? Get in. It's 23rd hour. He hasn't gone to sleep yet. 23rd hour. Alright, lock the door. Is this everybody? Yes, it is everybody. How's food? Okay, good. 245 meals. As long as the power doesn't go out, we're alright for now. Oh, we got a toxic fallout, so and a volcanic winter, which is cruel and unusual. When you see people say this, you know they're not genuine, right? Okay? As a Warren supporter, I probably align more with Bernie politically, but I've been so turned off by the behavior of Bernie's supporters since 2015 that I just can't support him. What we tolerate defines our character, and Bernie has tolerated horrible behavior. Yeah, that means you didn't actually ever support progressive politics, because you'd tolerate Nazis if they had the policy that you wanted, but you won't tolerate what? Bernie Sanders fans being what, a little aggressive, maybe? I mean, maybe? I don't even want to buy into that narrative, because I think it's fundamentally false. I should have locked this door too. I've made a huge mistake. All that's gonna die, guys. It's useless to plant, so let's actually just stop you right there. Go inside. Otherwise, you're just gonna get poisoned, and lock the door. Everybody? Yeah. Make sure I didn't lock anybody out. I do have a habit of locking people out. Willing to bet that the vast majority of Elizabeth Warren voters are Warren to Biden. Why? Because they are good faith, honest, and honorable Democrats. Caps. Okay. I mean, I don't know that that's wrong. The tone of it is horrifying. Party politics have gotten really bad. The ideological spectrum, though, is so far right it's ridiculous. That people align Warren with Sanders is basically insane in the first place, right? So everyone's gonna be bored. They're all locked in to the base. Okay, I'm saddened by the presumably systemic misogyny that has contributed to the lack of success by Elizabeth Warren. I donated it to you many times, and I'm still glad I did. Oh, okay. I mean, that's an interesting perspective. I don't think that Elizabeth Warren's failure to be a legit candidate is at all related to misogyny. And as evidence, I present you 2016, where Hillary Clinton managed 3 million more popular votes than her opponent, who was a pronounced and vocal misogynist. That's about all you got to say. I mean, if there was a woman who was going to be subject to failure through, misogyny, it was going to be Hillary Clinton. And even though she, of course, did lose the election, she won the popular vote by quite a bit, and it's obvious that she wasn't really affected by her organs. Her organ placement. Organ placement? Yeah, something like that. Her liver is a little high for me. I'm not really into it. See, here's what I was talking about. My endorsement means nothing. I already voted for the best candidate, Elizabeth Warren. I will always be a quote-unquote Warren Democrat. I cannot support Bernie Sanders. From here, going forward, for whatever it's worth, I support Joe Biden. That's, pretty straightforward. Like, this person's like, I don't really give a shit about Joe Biden. They hate Sanders for whatever reason. It doesn't really matter why. They really, really don't give a shit now that their girl is out. And that's how it is. People don't actually have a second place. Like, they don't give a shit in politics. They're not looking at Warren and being like, well, since I'm going to choose the person who's the closest, or I'm going to choose the person who's the most like her, or the least reprehensible, or something like that. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Everybody's second place is the front runner, or the person who's locked up the nomination, no matter how close or distant their ideology is. What else? I'm looking for original thoughts. I don't want to just repeat the same person saying something. It's a no-brainer now. I'm supporting Joe Biden. There's no reason or anything though. This is the first time I'm supporting a candidate for president who didn't inspire me throughout the campaign. But it's clear that Joe Biden is offering something that the country is desperately seeking. What? Mediocrity? I'll spend my time making sure we flip the Senate. I don't think that's likely. If anything, it actually looks like the Democrats may lose a seat or two in the Senate. Oh, the toxic fallout is over. So open the doors, everybody out. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody do the motherfucking dinosaur. I like doing the dinosaur. Let's see, who else? Defeating Trump is critical to our democracy and our survival of Warren Biden. So that's another. There is no second place. Like, this person just doesn't have. They wanted Warren to win. That's it. They're not interested in having Joe Biden win. They're interested in Trump losing, which, all more power to him. But it's just an illustration of the point I've been trying to make, which is that people don't care about who's the next closest to their politics, or who they like the second most. They care about winning, and once the possibility for their person to win, it's just a vote. So I guess you could make an argument that the person in the primaries then with the biggest base in the first place is probably the best choice. I would not argue with that. This person saying, again, second choice. No second choice. You ran a great campaign, and Americas are behind your drive for affordable healthcare and tuition. But as you said yourself, Bernie can't bring that progress. He's had 30 years and knows only how to divide us. For the progress you advocate, #Warren to Biden. Let's look at the other side. I'm sure there is the other side, right, somewhere. So more. Thank you, Elizabeth. So most to do so, Gabrielle Montiero. Okay, that's not it. Oh, here we go. Significantly less present here on Twitter. All right, y'all. I'm in for Bernie. Please be nice. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get into the White House. Well, you'll have to somehow eliminate thousands of Biden voters, and then eliminate Trump voters, because he doesn't really have a chance. He never did. Again, I am definitely ideologically aligned with Bernie Sanders, but you have to be realistic. Bernie Sanders is not a mainstream politician, and his policies and politics do not line up with a large amount of Americans. I love you, E. Warren. You deserved more. If you ever cared about anything Elizabeth Warren stood for, you must organize for Bernie. The only progressive candidate left in this race: healthcare, climate, wealth inequality, education. You know, that's interesting. This person actually does seem to care about the issues. Maybe she was already a Bernie supporter all along. I'm really disappointed that E. Warren won't be president. She never had a path. Not once. Never. The difference between her and Hillary Clinton is Hillary Clinton could have theoretically won the electoral vote if her campaign had been better run. I'm really disappointed that Warren won't be president. I've never been so invested in and deeply hopeful about a presidential candidate or so enthralled with policy plans before. Thank you, Elizabeth. But Bernie shares the same vision for systemic change, so hashtag Warren to Bernie. This person claiming that that Bernie and Warren support the same policies. Interesting. I don't necessarily agree. They're entitled to think what they want about it. I don't know where people get that impression. I think that Elizabeth Warren is more progressive than Joe Biden. Sheep. I don't want no fucking sheep. Go to Area 1, sheep. Area 1, what's there? Is that where you keep the spaceships? No, it's where we keep the dead sheep. Dun dun dun. Kill the sheep, kill the sheep. Kill the sheep, Ness. Ness? I actually don't think he does that, but Mule does. All the sheep are dead. All the sheep are dead. It was just 3 rams anyways. How are we going to make more sheep with 3 rams? I don't think you can make more sheep that way. Unless you're a Scottish scientist. Is that too obscure? Probably. Probably. Ness, life's too good for you, huh? Unsightly environment. What unsightly environment? The slaughterhouse? Yeah. Let me put down some floors in there. Marble. And we'll do that one as well, right? Good. Oh, who else we got? With Warren out of the race, this is now a pro Joe fuck Bernie account. That's funny. With Warren out, I don't see how you could consciously say Biden is better than Bernie when Biden's record is the epitome of what Warren has been fighting against. Hashtag not me, us. Hashtag let's fucking go. Hashtag Warren to Bernie. And then like a greatest hits image of Joe Biden's, kind of right-wing politics. Bailey. How do I know Elizabeth Warren is someone I would have never wanted to vote for? She named one of her children Bailey. Let's see. I want to see this again. I missed this. It's Bernie and Warren, touching up each other. Imagine what these two and their bases can accomplish together. I don't understand why someone goes through the trouble of running for president when all they do is say that we shouldn't do and shouldn't fight for. Hashtag Warren to Bernie. Joe Biden explains why Bernie Sanders is best to beat Trump. This is Joe 4 years ago. Okay. Whatever, Joe. The thing you're gonna get out of watching a 4-year-old Joe Biden video is how less coherent he is now than he was before. What's your problem? Unsightly, sick, insulted, serious pain, tired, recreation starved. Whatever. I mean, what the fuck ever. I do. Maybe it is. Do it like this. Do it like that. Do it with the wiffles. Wiffles. Yeah, like there's a marked drop in Joe Biden's mental fitness since 2016, as you would imagine, because that's true for basically everyone his age. why are all our politicians so fucking old? When it's, you know, indisputable that these old people are you know, dangerously senile at the best times. Like, if you're over 50, your mental faculties are on decline. If you're over 70, they've been gone for years. Like, it's awkward, I know, but it's something that you need to accept. And I think, you know, there's like 3 points that I think desperately need reform, structural reform in the American Constitution. All right. Number one point for reform in the American Constitution is direct election of the Attorney General. All right. Every state has direct election of its state's Attorney General. Yet, at the national level, we allow that position to be appointed by the president, giving the president inappropriate law enforcement level powers. It's totally out of line. In a state, the Attorney General is responsible for prosecuting the governor. In the federal government, there's no one. Congress no longer serves that function, as noted by the Mueller activity and by the impeachment. So we need that as a structural change. Number two piece of structural reform that we desperately need in our Constitution is age maximums. We have age minimums. We have a point at which we say this person is too young to make these decisions. Where we are not happy that they would be in charge. We're like, you know what? This person lacks the life experience and ability to run the show. So, given what we know about human beings and their abilities as they age, surely there should be age maximums. Pretty good one, I think. You like that one? I like that one. And number 3, little bit weirder, a little less direct. We have to do something about the number of representatives in Congress. There aren't enough. The country's representational ratio is too low. If you sincerely believe the Senate is an appropriately constructed body in that it has 2 senators from each state and no proportional representation, then you have to believe that the other body should be truly representative, and it's not. 438 people to represent 350 million is inadequate. Which brings me to the actual crux of that, and that's the way government is being conducted in a physical sense is horribly out of date and needs to be addressed. And I speak of parliamentary debate and offices and committees and stuff like that. We need to be conducting this business in a more modern manner. So I mapped this out again, but it still doesn't fucking work. I'm just so dumb. I would need 3 twists to do this. 3 twists. Alright, so like this, but also like this, because you gotta have like 2 in it, because one of those is gonna blow up, and I mean, turrets kind of suck, don't they? Like they get destroyed real easily and stuff. So we're gonna do that though, right? Because like that's definitely a weakness, is people coming up on the turret, and and like stabbing it and shit. So as long as somebody can get in there, it's fine. But we'll just add these traps around here. Whoop, 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 whoop. And that should prevent a lot of nastiness. And then we're gonna put I do this right there maybe, yeah. And we're gonna roof this bit, and this way people can fire from here. We'll put a put some granite doors here. Yeah, because those offer pretty good cover, right? I think they do. And we could actually put a row of sandbags in front of them too. That should help. This should give us a good place to shoot rifles from. Still don't really have much metal. We haven't actually been actively pursuing it. We were like told them to do a little bit. We're like kind of behind in metal production. Let's see, is there any more interesting things about Elizabeth leaving? Dear Elizabeth supporters. How is food? Food? How is you? Good. Good. Oh, we built all the generators. So what are we at with those both on now? Excess 6,000. Oh, okay. We them both on. Oh, I accidentally did not turn that back on. Alright, well things are going well there then. So we should focus on getting the rest of this metal we need. This. There you go. That's good. Dear Warren supporters, you are always welcome at the Bernie table. Bernie and Warren have very similar visions for America. Together we can be an unstoppable force and see sweeping progressive change for our country. Let's work together. I think you overestimate the size of those two constituencies. I'm sad about Warren. It's been a hard few years for women in presidential politics. That said, I mean, you say that, but no woman has ever been as successful in a presidential campaign as Hillary Clinton was. But I don't know what else could you say about that. So has it actually been hard, or has it greatly improved and the opportunities have totally changed? That said, I don't understand how you could believe her policies and flip to Biden. I would have loved to see a woman president, and I want people to have health care. Warren and Bernie. I'm sad that Warren won't be our next president. I'm proud of her movement and supporters. Now turn our attention to electing the only progressive left, Bernie Sanders. Okay. This person has an excellent username. Rejected Muppet Design number 837. We need a president who would be serious about... Okay, I hate text abbreviations. I'm not reading this anymore. Okay, I mean, there's not really many original thoughts about this, so that is what it is. That's a quick survey of those Bernie to, or Warren to Bernie and Warren to Biden. She's not going to endorse him. She's not going to endorse anyone, and I won't claim to know exactly why that is, but I think it's because she genuinely doesn't believe that those people share the same values she does. Which is why she didn't do Bernie last time, and why she's not going to do him this time. Support him. I think that's what it is. It's either that, or maybe she's being really cagey and she doesn't think that she can be. She doesn't want to be held responsible for things other people do. So she doesn't want to endorse Warden or Biden, or rather Warden or Biden, Bernie or Biden, because she's not Bernie or Biden. So when they say or do something reprehensible, she doesn't want to have her name associated with it. I'm sure she will tacitly endorse the final candidate, but and that will probably be Biden. But I don't think that's meaningful because she is a Democrat. Of course, she's going to vote for the Democrat and say she's going to, if people ask her. But I'm not sure she'll be particularly relevant next week, let alone 8 months from now. Let's see. Requesting you build a monument to honor the work of traitors. Monument's 15 by 9. Requires these resources. Okay. Then you have to protect it. We're going to shut down electrical devices for 1 day. No, I'm not doing that. Why should I do that? That doesn't sound like a good idea to me. Okay, he freaked out. Why did he freak out? Mind-shattering pain. Well, that's actually probably just from the... Oh, no, he's got fibrous mechanites. Man, I got fibrous mechanites. Nasty. No one wants fibrous mechanites. Ooh. You know, there's not been any silver. No silver. Build roof. Yeah. Build roof. Alright, well, so we have excess power now. Minus 6,000. So we have about 6,000 power. So we can roof. Roof. I never turned these back on. Fuck me. I could have sworn I did. I could have sworn I turned those back on. That's going to be a problem later. Yeah, green. Well, your rifle is over here somewhere. Here it is. Go get it. We can roof on some places. Some places. Let's roof these two. Wood. Granite wall. And let's put a little bit of floor in there. And research mortars. Great. Prosthetics. And we're gonna have to get rid of this because it's right in the fucking middle of the wall. And furniture, sun lamp, bam. And a Buildo El Rufo. Now, as that stands, that's not going to be warm, so we'll have to put a vent in this wall, put a vent there, and this will need a vent too, but it can't go there because it'll be too cold, so we'll put it there. And then I guess we'll be right on the edge of power there, so we'll need to build a couple more chem fueled generators then. Cargo puds. What we got? We got Muffalo wool. Power. And then 4 more. That's a whole nother generator plus a whole nother light plus excess. So we'll do that. I like that. That looks safe. We should change our research and research fire foam. Because a fire in here would be fucking catastrophic. Right, and then, yeah, so we need another vent here. Vents. Let's see. What else? Did anything interesting happen today? This is like the first time I'm really getting around to the news. President 2020 presidential memes. Do you like the meme where people like pretend to draw a sword but don't actually draw it and then something falls down on the ground in half? I enjoy that meme. What is that called? The anime swordsman meme? I think so. I think so. News. Yeah, not news. Rosie the original model for Rosie the Riveter dying is not news. It like not even remotely. I don't understand why anyone would think it was. It's a note. Well, it's not news. Still no silver. Not enough metal to do the job either. Hamster, why don't you come here and open all these doors? Okay, no. No, go here. No, go here. No, go here. Okay, no, you're dismissed. That looks convincingly coverly, right? Coverly? I don't think that's a word. I don't think that's a word. They're still mining that chunk out. And there's still no silver. Camel. Take this. Take this. Okay, Ness is apparently coming up to get that already. What is your fucking problem? Life's too good for you? You're recreation starved. There's a beautiful rec room. They could use a floor, frankly. It's got a television. Yeah? You like TVs? It's got a pool table. Everybody likes pool tables. Even people who aren't good at pool like pool tables. It's got cards. It's got Game of Urs. Seriously though, what the fuck? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a couple more Game of Ur tables in this unused space in the kitchen. There you go. Other fun news. Google wins $179 million against former engineer who stole trade secrets and went to Uber. If there's ever a point for I don't give a shit about the outcome of that at all, I hope they both lose. Oh man, hot takes from Reddit. Okay, are they coming right away? Let's double up here, guys. Let's get into formation behind the sandbags. They are coming straight for us. You go there, you go there. You get on the firing line there. This is a shotgun. It's a pistol. And you go there because you don't have a gun and you don't use guns. You're a pacifist. Go here. Oh. Oh, God. This fucking game, mate. Mate. Why are you blowing up your way into a fucking bedroom instead of coming in the fucking front door of the fucking building? Fuck me. That's annoying. That's so annoying. I mean, like, the idea that you can actually bash through a fucking brick wall with your little spear or whatever is just fucking stupid as is, but you know, fuck. This game, he's done so many things in this game that are supposedly because of realism, and here's yet another example of it just being fucking retarded. The one dead, two dead. Anybody else coming in? No, you're gonna destroy the bed for some reason first. The goddamn bed, he says. How did you hit that? 3 down. 4 down. 5 down. I wish I could easily pick everybody with missile and melee like there. That would be appropriate, right? Not gonna be able to rescue or convert any of those guys. Get out of here. Murder them all. Even the women and children. especially the women and children, because holy shit. Then there won't be more of them. Who are these people? Orange cat, nada. I've never done anything to you. Nada. Slowly walk over and bleed. He's hurt from before. Okay. He's got a prosthetic leg, huh? Oh, dude. You can't sleep in a room full of fucking corpses. How fucking stupid is this? Franco, you gotta help. Come on. Get up and do it now. Not fucking later. Fuck. Jesus Christ. One civil prisoner. New quest. Duchess of the refugee has been caught in bed with the wrong person. She's imprisoned the inappropriate lover in a show of rejection. Now she wants you to keep the prisoner, Samantha Colonel Jackson, caged until the scandal is over. Colonel's injured, may not be able to walk. Colonel is an expert fighter. There'll be a bunch of orange cat nada people. She'll send some guards. I mean, do I want to fight 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 nada or tribesmen? No, I do not want to do that. Let's not fucking do that. let's not do that at all. Why would I ever say yes to that quest? That is the worst stool ever. It's all like wobbly. 2 legs are smaller than the other, so it's like diagonal. Quality builds are stupid. I don't like it. Doesn't add anything to the game. A couple more hats. There's 2 shirts there. 5 pants, so a couple more shirts. Plenty of dusters. We got plenty of material there. Oh, this is the extra from the prison room. Oh, great. We built another shitty stool. This one's only got 3 wobbly legs, not 4. How is it all of these legs don't work right? How is that even possible? How is this chair so wobbly? Other interesting news. Jesus Christ. I'm not even reading that headline because holy shit. Oh my god, not that one either. Checkers employee shoots customer who complained about wing order. Sounds legit. ETF says Michigan firearm dealers must conduct background checks on everyone, even if they have a CPL, a concealed pistol license. What is it? CPL? Concealed pistol license. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you didn't think that just having the license meant there was no background check requirement. That sounds stupid. Who would ever think that? Like, it doesn't, you still have to go through all the paces, right? It's amazing. You're like, whoa, they already got a license, so I don't need to check, right? I don't need to submit the form. Oh, filling out this form is so hard. Costs me nothing to do. And takes no effort, but I'm not gonna do it. Right. Mormon Church delivers stinging rebuke to BYU students with letter stating homosexual behavior is not compatible with its principles. Good, classy. Welcome to the 21st century, BYU. Fire foam, nice. Okay, so we desperately need that. So, Madison? Drugs, rather. Did we build the table? We did. Fire foam, fire foam. I mean, a fire in that room would be fucking catastrophic. Like, it would get to like 1,000 billion degrees so quickly, and then it would like it would burn the whole place down. It would kill everyone probably. You know how this game is too. They'd all go and try to fight it, and they'd all die. How are we doing? We have 4,000 excess with all the power lights on, huh? That's nice. That's good. We're low on components now again. Did we finish this metal? We did. So let's get this guy right here. Looking for easily mined exposed components. Yeah. Oh, show me your components. This one as well. 2 there. That looks as if it's all the easily found ones. There's probably a couple more up in that upper one there. So let's wait till these show up. Other headlines. Dow tanks 700 points. Continuing wild week on Wall Street. 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 Wall Street wild week. Yeah. I mean, that may or may have not been true by end of day. I just don't care. First known extraterrestrial blah, 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 protein possibly spotted in meteorite. Continue with ad blocker. You can run ads from your own domain if you want to. You can run ads from your own domain. But if you try to run ads from a different domain, I'm gonna block those fucking ads. Ugh. You may think that's unrealistic, but I don't give a shit how your metrics work. All I really care is that I don't want suspicious content coming to my computer. Yes, those companies can't be trusted. I can block ads if I want to. You're not gonna stop me now. Green is just eating and watching television. I know the feel. The find is preliminary. Possibly spotted, maybe. Extraterrestrial protein would be a pretty significant find in further reinforcing our understanding of origin on Earth. Origin of life on Earth. Yeah. Okay. World news? That is never really worldy. This is getting done. Yeah. Cool. Alright. So how warm is it? There's 34 in there. That's interesting. Is that all from the light? Now let's turn that back on. Because toggle that back on. We don't want to be creating false power levels. Well, let's close this door though. Yes. In these vents. It's not particularly cold in there because of that, though. That's interesting, isn't it? Let us add another vent to each one of these. It might help a little bit. Real hot in here. Real hot in here. Are these out of growing because of the ideal temperature? Yep. Real hot in there too. The whole place is super warm right now. We did turn on 2 air conditioners for that, what that's worth, but it ain't worked that much. Could add some air. Close this. Close this. I already told you to do that. I don't know why I had to do that twice. Temp going up in there now. Yeah. Super hot in here. 68C in there. 70C there. But the temp in the main base has gone down a little bit. So right now with all the air we're running 5K. You know what? This is scrolling in here. What the fuck? I don't need chunks ever listed in that list. Drug production is complete. Good. Medicine. I put a mod in for Nutramine, right? But I do not see it. Perhaps it's under drug. No. Wake up. I don't see it. I don't see it. Well, do medicine. What if I grab this right here? Nutramine available? Yes. Let's make a Nutramine there. We'll hold off on cloth until we actually need some, because we do have a bunch, and we want to get people in some Devil Strand. So we need like 4,000 marble blocks to fill this room with fancy tile. Fancy tile. Need some silver. So should we you know, that's another thing we definitely need that we do not have right now is production machining table, miscellaneous, like that. And then there we go. So we need to build some shells, and we never got around to building the mortars, so let's do that. We'll put one there-ish and one there-ish. Inspired surgery. Does anybody need any surgery? Elective, necessary? You know, got an inspired surgery. Anyone? Anyone? No? All right. Next time, maybe. Gonna need these components because they're now out again. There's some more up here. I need more metal. Get all that metal. You know, all that metal. Dogs and cats cannot pass coronavirus to humans. Okay. Thanks for that headline. But they can test positive for low levels of the pathogen if they catch it from their owner. Oh my god, they can catch it from us. Dun dun dun. Woman with 2 corgis. Okay, great. Thanks, Hong Kong Fisheries and Conservation Department. I don't want my dog to get coronavirus, that's for sure. Knowing my dog, he would intentionally infect me too, and he'd be like, "Ah, fuck off." My dog is not really a people dog. He's he hates people. I blame my wife, because it's really not my dog. It's not my fault. I am not responsible for him being a bastard. It's not my fault. I won't take responsibility for it. Yes, it's something passable. Did you get those? You did get those. Did you get these? You sort of got those. Okay, we'll come up here and finish these off. Polish MP says programs were good for Jews. Oh God. What a headline. Aldi tells suppliers product packaging must be 100% recyclable, reusable, or compostable by 2025. That's interesting. Aldi is a pretty big grocery store in what, 3 or 4 countries? US, UK, Germany, maybe Austria? Let's see. U.S. prosecutors say they have a witness who will directly implicate a Russian businessman known as Putin's chef. Putin's chef, not chief. Chef, in schemes to carry out election interference overseas. Is that actually a difficult piece of information to obtain? Let's see what that article says. It's in Politico, so Ooh. Okay, this is one of the Mueller cases. Brought against 3 companies and 13 Russian individuals of meddling. Yevgeny Prigozhin, St. Petersburg restaurateur. Politico has spelled the word restaurateur wrong. They forgot. Oh no, I'm wrong. It's restaurateur. There's no N in restaurateur? Restaurateur. Okay, well, you know, that's me for you. He's a key contractor for the Russian military. Okay. Okay. You know, borscht, cabbage sandwiches, and AK-47s. Evidence in trial has been expected to consist primarily of emails, budgets, and similar records detailing the effort described in the indictment as Project Lapka. Where we obtained those, the U.S. government obtained all those records. It's not clear, but some appear to have come from email accounts hosted by U.S. providers. Ah, interesting. So they got that by subpoenaing Google and Yahoo. All right. I mean, is that really up for debate for people? Do people think the Russians didn't try to interfere in the elections? Because if you don't, you weren't paying any attention. There's a ton of evidence that they were actively trying to interfere. And they can make arguments about the efficacy of that or something like that, but you can't really make any arguments about it happening. Not genuine ones. Yeah. You finished fix that? Yeah. There's a bunch of fucking weapons out of here. Just rotting away. Bills. Okay, so disassemble any mechanoids forever. And then I want you to make me, let's say 30 shells. And I need power. So we'll just go like that. There should be plenty of power. Temps have come down because it's cooled down outside. 67, 64, 50, 40, 27. Yeah. I mean, multiple venting doesn't really work, does it? Like it doesn't, like vents do not function in a very effective way. Equalizing temperature. They definitely don't do that. This is having trouble staying below 0, which is unfortunate because it is supposed to be a freezer, not a refrigerator. A refrigerator. It's currently frozen, but barely. The thing is, if you vent it to the outside here, it will. They'll come and attack it. We're gonna do it anyways because it's clearly not being particularly effective. Let's open that and that. You know, why don't we do the whole wall? It becomes like an obvious weak point for the AI. And remove the roof from there. We'll build a little bump around it. A little bump around it. We'll see how that goes. I don't think that'll actually work very well. I seem to recall trying to do that in the past, and it doesn't work. Heat stroke. It's because you're wearing a fucking parka in August. And, like, I am not micromanaging you wearing a parka. I mean, this is a crazy number of people to have to fight. Should I do it anyways? Sure. The Colonel. Oh, they're injured too. Capture the Colonel. I watched that Netflix show Hunters recently, and in it, the Colonel, spoilers, ends up being Ava Brown. Just pretty funny. The idea of Adolf Hitler accepting any sort of like gender equality is fucking hilarious. Like, you know, whatevs. Lafayette, are you your doctor, aren't you? No. Who? Oh, Toby. His name is Toby. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, so Toby. So totally Toby. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Infanteer. 4422. Okay, here's the raid. Ooh, you can cook. The raid came super fast. Draft everybody, put them all in there. Did somebody help you? Yeah, somebody did help you. So there's a huge group of people coming. There they come. Yeah, oh god. Close the door. Close the door. No, you fucking don't. No, you fucking don't. Come on. There's a wide open fucking way up there. Okay, they gave up. They're gonna come down the trap. No. Nope, they're gonna pick a random spot on the wall and dig in that way. Great. French, go up here and try to trick them up here. Why? Why? That's a bedroom. That's a bedroom. Like, this is stupid. What is the point of building a base if they're gonna claw in through a bedroom fucking wall instead of fucking do something, you know, like go in the fucking front door? Oh god. Now we're having to split up. You guys all go over here. I say split up, but there's no point in splitting up. They're all coming in the bedroom. They're coming in the bedroom. Lafayette, you can go there. Camel as well. Alexander Camilton. Oh. Oh. It's getting ridiculous. I'm gonna have to try putting another layer of wall on and hoping that works. Okay, you guys are just gonna get like shot at close range now, right? That's what's gonna happen. Get in there. They're like, oh, well, actually, we changed our mind. We dug through 2 pieces of granite with our bare hands. Now we're just gonna leave. See ya. I was just sitting on the ground because he got shot. Man, he somehow managed to get shot like 12 times just by just sitting there. I'm gonna eat in the hallway standing. I know that's a problem and all, but no, come on. Why would you go out there? Like, this shit's getting dumb. Like, it's always frustrating to be in these mid to late game situations in this game because of the game design gets so fucking bad so quickly, and it's exposed horribly here. Like, what's the point of anyone actually building a base if they're gonna go and dig in a wall like that? Like, what is it? What is the point of that? Is someone gonna go fix the wall? No, they're gonna use it as a door. Hey guys, this is a door, right? Right? Fuck. Did everybody actually get traded? Yeah, that looks like it. No? Yes? Maybe? Fuck. Let's leave all these bodies here. Carry. I mean, this is someone's bedroom, and it's literally full of dead people. Ness, you can do that too. So, like, the AI currently thinks it's easier to dig in through 2 granite solid walls than to walk through their fucking front door. It's like, this is so frustrating. Why? Oh, I'm an AI. I'm going to do this. I'll tell you why it is. It's because the game dev saw that people were building bases that were essentially, flawless or not possible to breach. And he was like, well, I don't want that to happen. I don't want people to be able to raise themselves above the challenge. That makes too much sense. People want to play a game where nothing they do actually affects the outcome, right? Right? That's the type of game that people enjoy most, is the type of game that is played where nothing you can do protects you. Ooh, another one, huh? Great. Well, the wall's fixed. There's that. So, half the people are injured. So let's recruit these guys and this guy and these guys. Draft them. Put them in the hole. Not that they'll fucking go through the door or anything. Let's open both of these doors, and maybe they'll think that's better than digging a random hole in the wall. Yeah, no, they're headed. It looks like they're headed to the same bedroom, the same exact fucking bedroom. All right. Well, we're gonna go out here and fucking shoot them then. Because the alternative is they bust into our base and we have to fight them like that again, and that's just intolerable. It's just stupid and intolerable. Leapfrog. Two of our guys are down now. Nobody knows why. Oh, wait, I know why. It's because our own people shot him. Go rescue deer. I'd rather they die out here, then I don't have to haul their corpses so much. Any else of our guys down there? No. We did get 2 down. They're not done yet or anything. Oh, I love how you can't actually control or look at people while they're being carried. So you can't tell if there's an urgent need to like, you know, make an accommodation for him or something. Yeah, it's awesome. It's cool, right? It's really good feature. It's good stuff. It's great gameplay. It's a good time. Boy, I sure love it. Someone gonna help him? He's bleeding out. Anyone? It's bleeding out. Bleeding out. Thank you. Fuck me. Elliot? Wherever Elliot is, someone's working on him? Okay, good. Good fun times. Good fun times. Hey, let's tear. How did I even get in there? Who went in there? There was nobody over there. Fuck. I fucking hate this shit. I should have never agreed to that mission. Avoiding great. Avoiding do you do medicine? No. You do though. Avoiding raids is like, I mean, basically impossible, because if you build the relationship with people, the bots come and get you instead, or bugs, or cougars, or whatever. There's always some threat that comes up instead, which is another really dumb bit of game design, isn't it? Like colossally dumb. It's like, I know you've worked so hard in this game to build an impenetrable base, to balance relations with all the neighboring factions. You've given stuff away. You've called them up and handed them piles of silver and stuff like that. But doesn't matter, because the ultimate outcome is that your injured man, who's so close to dying it's ridiculous, goes on a fit and destroys vital medical supplies. That is the ultimate. That is what happens. That's what happens. That's totally reasonable and everything. Oh, and oh, look, another raid. Well, we're fucked this time. I mean, we'll probably actually lose this time, because we don't have enough people who aren't fucking horribly injured. All these guys have to be drafted. Get behind the wall. The door is wide open, so surely that means they'll come in there, right? Where are you, Lafayette? Oh my god. You and Catatonic in an open field. Oh, hey, they came in the front fucking door for once. Oh my god. You're relieved. How's this infection? 3 hours. I can't believe it was a tiny group initially. There's more coming though. The first wave though went in the first front fucking door, and I'm in absolute shock. I mean, there's much weaker points than previously, because they've cut holes in the walls, but instead they're going through the front door now. That's good. Okay, sure. I mean, there's literally like dozens and dozens of bodies around. We've essentially had to turn our, not to have the base secure in order to get them to come in the front door. Like, we have to leave all the doors open to keep our people safe. Makes lots of sense. It's awesome. I love this game design. This game design is so great. You know what I love? I love it when games ruin everything you do. I love it when the game makes it so that all the things you might try to do to change the outcome of the game and therefore win it are made futile by bad game design. That's my favorite. It's my favorite. He's just gotta hate me now because I'm just fucking murdering him, right? No, there's nothing worse than negative 100 apparently. Didn't I let 5 of these people go free? The sales meeting. No, I'm not. No. This is gonna be done when? After 3 days. Still not healed. 13 hours. So there'll probably be another raid. Could really use you guys to do those, to work on these things, to get stuff back up. I mean, it's not like we have a long list of jobs either, so. Here's another raid. Haha, the raids are great. Raids are fun. Fun raids. Fun raids. Dear. Fun raids. The thing that bothers me most about this is that there really aren't better base builders that are modern. There's a bunch of other base builders, but they're garbage. Garbage. Okay, those people didn't actually come to attack. They're just milling around instead. There's a very small group of them. Maybe others are coming, and they're waiting. They're fleeing. Which is true. Ooh, just piles and piles of bodies. What a waste. I shot a trap. There's a trap there. There's 2, 3, 4 5 traps left. Not good. I got about 30 minutes before I gotta go. I hate somebody's down. Somebody's down and alive. Prey dog. Go treat him. Bask. Go capture him. So there should be a shuttle sometime soon. Oh. Okay. This is unfortunate. This was the trading caravan. Collided with one of the rebel groups. Capture. This guy's like seriously fucked up. He's just limping around. Yeah, oh, treat me for my fibrous mechanite disease related disease. Heat stroke. Heat stroke. Another raid? Are you kidding? Fuck. Look at all these bowmen. It's like it's intentionally constructed to be particularly lethal to us. I mean, we were out of traps, so. Kilograms. Oh, that fucking fire. Holy shit. Well, my visitors are doing all the work. Are there other groups? No. Look at that. I want that. It's bio-coded. Hey, I got an idea. Let's introduce weapons that don't work for people. No, let's not fucking do that. Off you go. Panda. Leopard. Medical supplies are seriously depleted by that whole fucking shit fest. We threw this out. Oh, for a vest and 4 feather. No. 112. Huh. I could have sworn I had that line in there. I guess not. Hospital bed. Okay. That was just like buggy, right? Like I had a tool selected. I went into that menu because it popped on me. I clicked in it, and then when I went to click out, the tool was still selected. It should have deselected the tool. That's the basic behavior. I did not do so. There's so many bodies around. There's so much blood. Nobody picked up that weapon like I told them to. Go. Oh, it's bio-coded. That's why it's useless. Hey, guns that aren't guns. That one works though. Any more guns? It was all, bows. I mean, I think it's amazing that we lost so few points there. Alright, so... Is he just a yeoman still? Yep. Did we get anything from that quest? Reduce resistance. We're gonna just heal you up and send you on your way, assuming you don't go crazy before then. Oh, you'll probably die. So. Oh no, you might make it. You're going crazy. Cool, great. Like fuel in these generators is like critically fucking low. Jesus Christ. You think it's okay now? It is not okay yet. Like things could easily just keep going haywire. Haywire Inc. It's starting to get cold. No? Yes? Yes, it's starting to get cold. So, stop doing that one. We'll do that one again. We won't do that one. We won't do these. We won't do that one again this summer. Or this year. I want you to haul instead. Because you have valuable Nutrimine just sitting there. It's like the most expensive thing in the game. Not quite. But it's valuable. The other thing I wanted to build in here was an electric smithy. So I can burn up some of these shitty weapons. And chunks, metal chunks. They're getting the traps back up. That's super important. Sort of, I guess, because they're minimally effective. Like, because sometimes they'll just fucking dig a hole in the wall instead. Which makes lots of sense. Do I know if that's bio-coded somehow? Here, go get that. Yeah, I don't seem to know, actually. I need the mass graves mod. I forgot to re-add that. Leopard has collapsed. Alright, I'm gonna close these doors until the next raid. Then I will open them. And none of my like superior venting strategies have actually been implemented yet. So there's that. How is food going? We're surviving. I don't want anybody on Ambrosia either. I want to sell those when it comes up. Everything's like dead filthy now. Like nasty filthy. How are you? How are you? Okay. You got a pretty bad stab in your leg. But otherwise you're pretty well healed. Oh, your torso's fucked as well. I just want to set you free. You're like Willy. Free Willy. Bass still hasn't fixed their own bed. Still sleeping in a broken bed with one leg. It's kind of wonky. Just like real life. I got one leg that's kind of wonky. Oof, awkward. Too real. Nobody's tried to get into the generator there, but they have tried to get into this top wall, so that's obviously needs to be reinforced. And they did dig into one of these walls down here. That. We're gonna reinforce all those walls like that. That's already reinforced. We're gonna leave the courtyard like that, I think. Yeah. They finished the traps? Almost. There's still rotten corpses laying everywhere. And it's absolutely filthy inside. We have no metal. And they're not making any progress on mining. Look at this. It's like the fucking Holocaust over here. No insensitive intended. It's just nasty. Oh, as Google, you know, that YouTube definitely figures out when you say words like that and demonetizes you. This Ask Reddit. Your job's to freak out the Walmart cashier by only buying 3 items. What do you buy? And elf underscore says donuts, donut holes, and glue. That's funny. I don't think that's gonna freak anybody out. They're just gonna be amused. Also, do they sell donuts at Walmart? Probably like really shitty pre-made ones. Oh god. It pisses me off that you can't disable autosave completely in this game. So I don't ever want to autosave. I would turn it off, but I can't. I think there's maybe a mod for it. I've got it on the largest interval. Cassowary, right. That was somebody's friend. And so was the snake, the cobra there. It was the League of Hyestia. And they ended up fighting a battle for me. This is unfortunate for them. Which reminds me, we have the technology for that. So we're gonna build that there, that there. I think those are. Oh, that too. That's probably it. Now, if we barely got enough. Is this broken? No, we barely got enough for another indoor grow area. So let's actually build another 2 power plants. Even though we don't have any metal. I need trading spot and I need mass graves. I think those are the 2 most critical ones that I'm obviously missing. Let me get rid of this too. Any trees in there just gives cover to the enemy. We need all the metals. All the metals we can get. I think I'm gonna turn the Nutrimine into a new plant spot. This can be toggled off now. So can this. So let's see. Floor, marble tile. Well, blam. Which actually reminds me, this should be like this now, right? Where is it? Is this the side? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Optical illusion. It's an illusion, Michael. Tricks are for prostitutes. Something like that. Furniture. Sun lamp. Structures. Granite wall. Window. And then build roof. Over that. Work frenzy. I'm in a work frenzy. No, I don't think I'm in a work frenzy. Like ever. At any time. How are we doing? Oh, we built a couple vents. What do you know? Hey, we reached a little bit of heat efficiency there. I haven't finished that yet though. So we're gonna do this over the top of that. About 2. Like a big solid block, but we're gonna leave open. Right? This in there. That may or may not work. I'm not sure how the game really understands roofs, so roofs. Thing else funny in there. Freaking out the Walmart cashier. Pregnancy test coat hangers and trash bags. I mean, no one's even going to think about that. Coloring book. Children's nighttime cough syrup and a pack of condoms. Oh. Alright, so here's the benefit from this, right? We've got 1 thingamabobber. So let's man this mortar green. We've got 13 shells. So we should be able to disrupt this. Don't fucking shoot. Hold your fucking fire, you fucking cunt. Now shoot. Specifically shoot at this. Set force target right there. Set force target. Come on, fucking shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot. Don't miss. We've only got 13 shells. Oh god. They built it already. Okay, we kill a guy. They're shooting us. We failed. Counter battery fire. Oh, that was a great shot. We're fucked. That was a miss. They're destroying the base. Great. Go put the fire out, cause holy fuck. They're getting more shells in. Oh, we got one by accident. It was the one we weren't aiming at. Set force target Right there. Come on. Man, they cannot hit shit with these things. You're not even close to hitting that. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No. In the middle of a fucking battle, you fucking idiot. Fuck me. Where are you going? Oh my god. Oh, this fucking game. Alright, the fuckery for that shit. Get this out of here. Get this gun out of here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Get this fucking gun out of here. Now everybody else get drafted again. Because otherwise, fuck. We'll just run out into the middle of a fucking firefight. We're literally firing mortars at each other. And they're like, I'm gonna run out here. That's not a problem, right? God, that's so bullshit. I'm giving up. I know I've been with this colony since the beginning and everything is pretty much okay. But you know, I'm out of here. Can you please just get one of these shells on target? Miss. Horrible miss again. Kill the guy though. Horrible miss again. Surely we're out of shells now. Yep, we're out of shells. Oh no, we got one more. Are you gonna fucking fire? Okay. Oh god. Oh god. I quit. This, I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? They've just destroyed, like, the fire foam popped probably, maybe, as well. They destroyed all the power generation capacity. This is, like, irreplaceable power-wise. It's 9,000 fucking degrees in that room, so everybody who goes into that room right now is fucking dying. That's about it. Buy followers. Oh, hey, look at this. I got a spam message. I can buy followers. Want to be famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on followingbot.com. Let's see. Report Terrence 1219. Spam bot accounts. Great. Yeah, this is a bot account. So trying to fucking fuck. Everybody's dead now, but it's from heat. So, you know, total base collapse. God damn it. This person soliciting purchasing prime viewers and followers. Does Twitch want that to exist? Probably. And block this person. Yeah, obviously. I don't want anything to do with that person. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Alright, I have to quit anyways. I gotta go. So see you later. Bye.